Gemini, welcome to your after the retrograde forecast. Now this is only for singles, okay? I'll be doing 5 different spreads using 5 different decks. Past, present issue, and future outcome. What do I need to learn? My greatest strength and weakness. How do I find love and my priorities right now? Alright, let's take a look first at your past and present issue. And what will be the future outcome of it. This is the present you, your present obstacle, your past issue, your past obstacle. Ooh, some Geminis are having a hard time facing parenthood. And your future outcome. Let's take a look at your clarifications. Okay. Now, this is actually you present. Okay, there are a lot of things that you have in mind. There are a lot of things that you're not yet ready to face, and you feel like, where do I go from here? Or what are the things that I should attain, or what are the things that I should still do? Now, the thing here is, I feel like you just need to be a little bit more realistic with your goals. Of course, that anything you can attain at this point in your, you're very driven, and you're a go-getter. You usually get what you want, and most of your wishes have finally come to fruition. But there's just something that you still, that you're still wondering. Why is it that until now true love hasn't come into your life yet? Okay? So you're kind of thinking maybe this person is in another place, or maybe that this person is in another city or something like that. So your present obstacle is that you are too comfortable to wherever you are, and you're already used to this comfortability, and you're too, sometimes you're also too sheltered. And it's not that you're afraid to take the risk or to go to another place and, do whatever it is, because you know that you're a magician, okay? And you can do the things that you will to do, or that you are willing to do. Now, for you to attain the thing that you've been thinking about or that you've been dreaming about, you need to leave your comfort zone. You need to leave that place that you feel like it's been sheltering you, protecting you, and giving you the haven of life. So, your past obstacle is that you've lost your balance, okay? And you've been so busy with work, or you've been so busy with love. But there is something in your life that right now you're still trying to level, you're still trying to equalize, or you're still trying to weigh down your options, or to, weigh the scales, that one thing should be heavier than the other, and then the other won't be tilting, then the other won't be going up. Okay? So, at this point, you need to learn how to balance, and this is what you have lost in the past. Plus, some of you were so afraid of either getting pregnant, or having a child, or having a family. This wasn't in your mind in the past, and big responsibilities is what actually scares you. Some of you who already have a child, it seems like having another with the new person that's going to be coming into your life, this is, you feel like, no, I'm already done with my children. I don't want to have a new one. I don't want to raise another child, and then, this and that, then I will get tied up for how many years, and then, I just want to enjoy my life. So you feel like, if you already have a child, or if you already have some children in the past with your previous spouse, then you feel like that's already enough. But having children with a new one that's going to be coming into your life, which is, by the way, you will be ending up with someone that is younger than you, is, you feel like this is like a big no-no for me. Like, I've already reached up to that point. I've already raised my kids. I've already sacrificed my time, and already, paid off my thing as a mother. So I just want to enjoy the rest of my life, roaming around and traveling. So, right now, this is your future outcome. There are some things in your life, especially changes that's been occurring, that you're kind of a little bit resistant and not really open. Okay? Let's say, for example, that there is somebody in the past that is younger than you. And of course, if somebody is really true to you or serious with you, they're gonna start talking about having a family, having some kids, and that is what scares you. What if you're unable to give them the child that they want, or what if you don't want to have another child? Okay? So there are some things that you feel like you're just trying to avoid. You're just trying to buy your time, and you're just trying to create a diversion. Okay, because you're so afraid of facing that thing. Now, the clarifications is that do not use your status, or do not use your, let's say, for example, your luxury in life to create an excuse to something that is about to occur, or like a change. Sometimes you also need to share your space in order for you to have some balance. Not unless that you're just ready to spend your life being alone, and being with, and then being with your kids, or just watching your grandchildren with you. But at this point, you have to allow some space in order for the new person to be a part of you, to be with you, and to take care of you. Okay? I feel like you've already reached up the right kind of luxury that you want to have in life and that you want to attain, but sometimes you feel like something is missing. Sometimes you feel like, where is that horizon for me to travel in order for me to get my real happiness? But you need to restore your balance before you travel to that horizon. Alright? Now let's take a look. What do you need to learn? Now there are actually 3 things, and I'll be drawing 9 cards, okay? So the first row will be the things that you need to learn about love. The second will be the things that you need to learn about life. And the third will be the things that you need to learn about your targets and goals and dreams and ambitions, and what actually drives you. Which is naturally, Gemini, you're really destined to succeed, and you're really destined to be rich. So don't worry, especially if you're born in the year of the pig, okay? Well, next year will be the year of the rat. So, okay, this is the row for you to learn about love, which is, I feel like you need to be a little bit more, tolerant of other people's flaws, and sometimes you have some problems with your too much control. You have lived with somebody in the past that you did not really get along, or you did not really, it's like you love each other, but you can't stay together, and even if you will try to be together, it already reached up to the point that you want to kill each other. Well, literally or figuratively or metaphorically. But I feel like you're so afraid of making that decision of being with someone because of a very painful past, especially if you've been with an air sign. Okay? Now, you're too comfortable being on your own, being being independent. Like you don't really have to answer for somebody, like where are you going, why are you shopping so much, and what are you spending why you're spending so much money, why you're traveling, why are you with your friends, why are you with like this and that, all those restrictions and all those like regulations, and it's like you are in a military camp. Okay? So sometimes you feel like it's just much better to be alone than to have somebody who will be holding you with a leash, and cage you. So you love your freedom, you value your freedom, and it's, you know, it's like you're having a hard time accepting some things in a relationship that is really against your principles or against what you really believe. Okay? So at this point, you just want to continue being on your own, especially for those women, okay, for if you're in your 30s to 40s. Right now, love is only your second priority, and it's not your main thing. Money, luxury, travel, being happy, and being on your own. That's your number one goal. Love, if it's gonna come, it's gonna come. But if it's not, then you will still be happy. Okay? And one thing that you're really scared of is living with somebody that you cannot really tolerate, and it will just end up in a very, you know, blasting situation. So what you need to learn about love, try to be with someone who can actually tolerate you and that you can also tolerate, plus somebody who can provide you the things that you already have. Somebody who's not insecure, somebody who's not a narcissist, and somebody who is matured enough to be in a relationship. Someone is not insecure and who will be pushing you up instead of pinning you down. Okay? And don't be afraid to love again. It will come to you even if you don't want to. Because when the time comes that you're ready, it will come. And I feel like you'll be settling down with a fire sign. Now, and we will, discuss about that at How Do I Find Love spread. Now, what do you need to learn about life? Again, about the balance. That is what I have told you. And it's like you're always, because of the pain that you have been through, it's like you're so ready to leave, and you're so ready to walk away in each and every situation that calls for you to walk away. But sometimes you're only being defensive. When the situation gets tough, don't just walk away. Try to sit down, quiet, contain your energy, and try to, count until all of your anger, all of your mood, and all of those things that you've been feeling like you're so outraged about until it is already passed. And that's the only time that you should make a decision. Because sometimes when you're so emotional, you tend to make a decision all of a sudden or impulsively, and then you will regret it later. Okay? Now, what you need to learn about your life or your vacation. The thing here is you're already successful, like what I said, and you will continuously go up. Your money will continuously flourish, grow, and you will keep on working so hard. You don't really have to worry about money, finances, or luxury. If right now things are really difficult for you or things are not really working out for you, you have to look around. Are you in the right place? Are you in the right job? Are you in the right house? Or are you with the right people around you? Because either of those that I have mentioned, those are the things that's been pulling you down, weighing you down, or like stopping you or standing in your way. Okay? Try to reflect and try to look around. And that is, the thing that you need to pull out in order for the flow to keep on going. Alright? Because right now you're so blocked. Let's take a look at your next spread. Your greatest strength and weakness. Okay. And this is your greatest weakness. Okay, this is you right now, your present, oh, sorry. This is your current strength, sorry, and how you can utilize it. And it's like where it lead you, this thing. Open your heart to love. And then what are the strengths that you need to, or what's the strength that you need to develop? Now, this is your current weakness. What will help you and how to overcome it, and then your new direction. Now, your current strength is that you need to take care of yourself. Like what I said, that you've been like working and working and working, achieving, but you're not really taking care of yourself. Okay? Investing time in self-care now will yield more energy for you later. You know what? You should just go for like 1 day spa or massage or, like therapy, detox or something like that. There's nothing wrong if you'll be spending, more money for yourself, and in order for you to feel good, to look good, and to change your aura from time to time. Okay, so nurture yourself. Now, how can you utilize this? Speeches and speaking, you have important messages to deliver that can help others. Well, you need to be a little bit more chatty, okay? And you need to be a little bit more, like, extend yourself to other people. Alright? Now, you also need to learn how to ask. There's nothing wrong if you will be asking a few questions, or if you'll be asking a few information to other people, or, whatever you feel like they can give you an advice about your current life and about your current situation. Okay, so don't be ashamed to ask. Now, where will it lead you? Open your heart and love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. It will lead you more to new potentials, brand new beginnings, new people, helpful people, and possibly new love. Don't contain your anger, and do not bank or invest too much in dwelling into your past. You need to open up your heart and be who you really are. The funny, loving, witty, you're a good friend, you're a good brother or sister, you're a good, child to your parents. Be who you really are, and do not let your past define you. Okay? Now, the strength that you need to develop: divine guidance, faith, belief. Okay, the idea is you're receiving your heaven-sent answers to your prayers. Now, if you actually notice, and if you look back, that those struggling times that you've been climbing, and you've been like starting and like trying to prove yourself to everyone, you've been like trying to pave your way and create your own tracks. Look back into the past, and look into yourself right now. You need to learn how to be a little bit more positive and have some faith that when things get rough, the universe always sends its help, at least when you need it. And because you're also protected and guided. Okay, so have some faith. Give back when you have time. Give back your blessings so that you can restore your karma. Okay, and that is also something for you to restore in your, that is related to your imbalances. Alright? Now, your greatest weakness. This is your current weakness. Happy news, your prayer is answered in a creative way. Which is, I don't feel like this is a weakness, but okay. Sometimes you get a little bit overexcited, and right before it happens, you spread the word. That, you also need to learn that not all people who hears good things, good news, abundance about you is, they're not, it's like, they're not really happy for you. Okay, let's just put it this way. Sometimes people jinx the situation, people jinx the news right before it happens. So, when there is something new and something good that's about to happen or that's about to come your way, just keep it to yourself. Okay, until that, it fully happens. And let them discover it. All right? Because the main thing that you're always up against with are jealous people or insecure people. Now, what will help you to overcome it? Deserving. You, like of all God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. This is self-love. Okay? You also need to learn how to do the self-acceptance. All right? So, there are some things that you just need to accept the way they are instead of accepting them and then changing them later on. Okay? And you have to know to yourself that you also deserve to be happy, to be healthy, and to be able to love again and to be loved. Okay? Now, what is your new direction? Recognition, fame, popularity, being known. Well, I've already said the recognition. And possibly public appearance as well. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honors. Especially if you're in the field of advertising, media, publications, or acting, you're in the field of acting or entertainment, you'll be receiving recognition in the month of October, or 10 weeks or 10 months from now. All right? All right, let's proceed to your my priorities, right? Sorry, how do I find love? Of course. Ooh, good. Oh, wow. Wow, Gemini, looks like this person is coming real soon. 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups. Wow. Oh. Oh, like what I said, that I told you that you're going to be ending up with a fire sign. Which is a bit younger than you. And somebody from the past. Huh. Well, this is the person that you're still thinking about. And this is the person that is really meant to be with you. This is your soulmate. Or your twin flame. And this is, well, yeah. Because this is the card of soulmate. This is the card of twin flame or relationship. Okay? So, you're going to be ending up with your twin flame. Somebody who reflects you, mirrors you. And it seems like this person is coming real soon. The only thing here is, this person will be bringing you bad news right before it could turn into something good, or right before it turns into a gold opportunity. Okay, so you will be trusting this person once again. The two of you will be happy, be reunited, rekindle, reconcile, and stuff like that. And then this person will be doing the same thing what they have done to you, but then they're going to come back around the month of October. And then you will be more fierce and more ready this time. Now the thing here is, by the time that they come back into your life, they will be changing, because it looks like there's a lesson that they will be learning, or that there is a lesson that the universe will be sending their way. Okay? And because of this, I'm not saying that this is going to be like a perfect one, okay? In fact, that I feel like there will be more times that you will wish to be alone, or that you'll wish to be in your own. But then I feel like this person will be sticking around you like a gum, okay? So, and you'll be marrying this person. You'll be moving on from from where you have left off. And it seems like this person will be showing you that you deserve them, that they deserve you, and all those false promises. There will be some changes that I feel like that's going to be coming your way. You just need to keep on using your instinct, okay? Because this person will always be flashing some red flag signs, and you just need to always be on your guard, okay? There are also times that you will be like pushing and pulling and playing tug of war because of, like somebody will be acting like they're the boss, somebody will be acting like I'm the one who's in charge. No, you listen to me. No, I'm the man, and stuff like that. So there will always be like combating, and someone will actually act like I'm the boss, I'm the one that you should listen to, and stuff like that. I don't feel like that this relationship will be like made in heaven, but this is the one that you're going to be ending up with, you know? And for some of you who's still, obviously, who's still able to, to get pregnant, it seems like you will have one child with this guy or with this person when you get married. Alright? So let's proceed to your next spread. My priorities right now. Hmm. Hmm. They're almost the same with Taurus. Okay. Alright, Gemini. This is your current situation right now, or your current priority, okay? You want to create something that you feel like it will make you even more known, popular, and more effective. But right now, you're feeling so blocked. You feel like you can't seem to get to the right point, you can't seem to get to the right idea, and you've been like spending a lot of days, but you feel so blocked. In order for you to release those unwanted energies, because you're burned out, you need to have some vacation, you need to loosen up a bit, and you need to be a little bit more, relaxed. And like what I said, pamper yourself for one full day or one full week. You can afford it anyway. And what is blocking you? You need to have some belief in in yourself. You need to have some faith, and you need to have some, self-love. And whenever that there are some things that you really wanted to do, go ahead. Don't be so afraid to make a mistake. And you don't really care about what other people will say. So just go ahead and do it, So those are the things that you need to change. Always being on your own. You always feel like you can always do everything on your own. You feel like you can always be, your own army. You can be fine being alone. You can always find your way. Yes, you're very strong-willed. You're a very strong person. You're smart, you're persistent, and you're a goal-getter. You're goal-oriented, you're targeted, and everything else. But sometimes you also need to have a company. You also need to have somebody by your side. You also need to allow somebody to enjoy you with your journey, or to enjoy the journey, to enjoy the ride with. Don't always be on your own. Now, these are the things that you must accept. Really, having a family. Regardless of your age, okay? This goes for all Geminis. It seems like if, for you, you're already done raising kids, you're already done, being a mother or being a father, and you feel like you just want to enjoy your life. Your your obligations, okay, and your responsibilities to your children, especially if you will get married to somebody soon, it will be never ending. Okay? And if this is the thing that you're trying to resist, then it will just keep on haunting you and following you, and it will just it will just keep on giving you more reasons to be around your kids. Okay, so don't be afraid of the responsibilities. I feel like it will just sustain on their own once you finally face the truth and your fears. Now, your greatest weakness. Okay? And then your priority as well. Yeah, well, in love, sometimes you let other people be attracted to you or be attracted to your own way, okay, or to your own spot, because you yourself are shining, okay, because of your achievements, because you're naturally talented and stuff like that. But sometimes in a relationship, it's always one way for you. You would rather be with somebody, especially if you're a woman, you would rather be with somebody who cares more than you, who loves more than you, and who can provide more than you. Okay? Because you're so afraid of opening up yourself up. You're so afraid of loving again. You're so afraid of feeling that feeling again, the agony, the pain, investing everything, and then it will just end up with nothing. So sometimes you just pick those, let's say, fresh and shiny apples. Okay? But it's not actually what you want. It's not actually what you need. But the thing here is, the person that you really love and the person that you really want in your life is not really a shiny, fresh apple. Okay? It always ends up with somebody who's a pain in the ass. Okay? So this is your main priority right now. Choose the right one. Use your head and not your heart, so that you won't make the same mistake and wrong decision again, and then will be creating your downfall. Okay? So in love, it's not always about what your heart says. It should be your heart and your mind that should be synchronized. Besides, you're a mind over heart person anyway. Now, your priority when it comes to your when it comes to your life, when it comes to your work and career and then projects, you need to have some rest, because I feel like you're so tired. I feel like you're just plainly letting the time pass by, and it's like, let's say for example that you're going to go to work every day, 8 to 5, 8 to 8, whatever timing it is. You would just sit there in your desk or in your office, tapping your finger, tapping your pen, but nothing really comes through your head because you're already burned out. You're mentally blocked. You need a vacation. You need to go someplace else. But you also need to realize, what is it that really means a lot to you? What is it that is really important to you? Is it like the popularity? Is it like the money? Or is it like something that you can create a milestone and look back into the past and say, yeah, that's my name there. That's what I have created. Because there are three things that's been being laid upon you, or that is being presented in front of you. But there's only one standing. And this is what you actually need to realize. What is this one top thing that is in your head, and that is actually the most important thing, instead of looking into this 3 cups that is not even the primary? Okay? So, what you need to realize about yourself and your main priority right now about your life. This is the same lesson as what I have told to the Taurian reading, okay? Let the fire be your guiding light. Let the fire illuminate you. Let the fire protect you through your times of darkness, but do not play with it. Otherwise, you're going to get burned. and you might not be able to control it. Meaning that there are some tempting things in life, and there are some tempting offers, people, situation, location, whatever it is, that you will be like, you will try to play with it. You will try to get involved with it just because that, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing, I'm intelligent, I'm smart. I can take myself out from that. But sometimes when you do something in your present, it has a big impact into your future. So right before you do something, like right before you make that small step, know what will be the consequences of that in your future. Okay? And like what I said, even if you're in an air sign, okay? Sometimes you have to learn how to shape your obstacles into stepping stones. And same goes to the fire that should illuminate you and not to burn you. Alright? Anyway, that's it for you for this retrograde, Gemini. If you want to talk to me live on the phone or live at the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.